Hello, welcome to Mel's Kitchen, episode 4. We're at Mum's at the moment, and if you remember from episode 3, if you did watch that, and if you didn't, you really should go and watch it because we made profiteroles. We probably should have done this first because you don't normally have dessert before dinner, but we had to do the base of the profiteroles first, so it was just easier. Anyway, episode 4, we're at Mum's. What are we doing?
We've got 3 veal steaks, one for me, one for Mel, one for my husband.
I don't like that. Mum looks like she's going to hit me with a roll in
And I
here.
haven't got a meat mallet, so this is my substitute meat mallet, and I put it between 2 sheets of glad bake, and I start banging.
Okay, I'm staying back.
This is good if you don't get to the bread.
They can hear you because you're yelling. Because you're banging, I mean. What did you say?
This is good if you're frustrated and you can let it out on somebody.
Not on somebody, it needs meat. So why do we do that?
Make it thin, look, see? So that's one. Let's put that
So is that what poor people do as well? Just make the meat go a bit further.
Well, it can be. It's better. It kind of tenderises. I might put 2 in together.
I've tried doing that with greaseproof paper before and all the greaseproof paper falls apart.
Yeah, well this is glad bacon, it's a bit more...
So there you go, don't buy cheap stuff.
Well,
some things, sometimes you can. So this...
Is it glad bake? Yes, it's Maltix glad. Maltix Blake.
Well, the company are really going to love us. Maltix Bake. Buy some today.
It's not quite done.
And look at this, just to advertise the Maltix Bake. Notice how it didn't fall apart like mine at home does. It's still in one piece. So you really should have that in your bowl.
Right, next you dip 1 slice in flour, actually seasoned flour.
I can't help because I haven't washed my hands.
Seasoned flour, that's no excuse. Seasoned flour.
Because I'm very busy.
And pepper.
Because Mum poured me a martini and lemonade. It's another hot day today, especially with the oven on. And in this house they don't believe in air conditioning.
We've got fans.
So we're dying.
No, we're not. Right, into the flour. Coat it well with flour. Shake it into the egg. Drain it. Into the parmesan, 1 cup of breadcrumbs and half a cup of parmesan. I never buy the ready grated parmesan.
Can I just bring this over here while you're doing that? So in this bowl here, Mum's got 1 cup of, what was it, parmesan?
Half a cup of parmesan.
Half a cup of parmesan that's grated, fresh parmesan, none of that, you know, bottled stuff.
Grated stuff that looks like yuck.
Yeah. Fresh parmesan that's been grated, half a cup, and what's the other thing?
And a cup of breadcrumbs. They can be
1 cup of
ready-made.
breadcrumbs, ready-made.
Right, now
So meat goes in the flour first, then goes in the egg mixture, and then in your parmesan and your breadcrumb mixture. Now we just wanted to say something about the meat that we're using here. We're using veal steak. And apparently Mum's been having a few problems trying to get it in her area. But who sells it here?
Coles.
Coles.
And it had a special on this week, that's why I got it.
So here in Australia, about a couple of hours from Brisbane, how much are you paying for your veal?
I don't know, for 2 pieces it cost me $3 or $4.
So, I mean, we don't know, I know there's people in England going to be watching this, so you'll be able to compare what your prices are. But it's veal steak, and good on your Coles for selling it.
Part of the sauce.
Okay, so as you can see here, I've beaten the meat, and I've put it in the flour, the egg, the parmesan, and the breadcrumbs. But you already know that Mum did it all. But there we go, there's our meat. So it's all ready to be pan fried in some butter.
And olive oil.
And olive oil. And
olive oil. It's part of the sauce.
There you go, because it's part of the sauce. And then we're just going to put this in the fridge because we're not ready to cook it yet, because we're going to get we're having roast potatoes and we're having green beans.
No, we're having broccoli. I think I'll do broccoli.
Well, Mum just changed her mind. We're having broccoli or broccoli.
And carrots if you want.
And we're having carrots, but I don't like carrots.
I'm not having kids, I won't bother.
So we're not having carrots, we're just having broccoli tonight. And roast potatoes.
And the sauce is Marsala and brandy sauce.
So shortly we're going to be making the sauce. How do you say it? Marsala?
Marsala.
Marsala. M-A-R-S-A-L-A. Marsala sauce. What's it got in it?
Brandy as well.
And then we're having cocktails later, so we won't be able to do much filming after that.
What is that? And wine.
And some wine. So we'll be back soon and we'll be making the sauce. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're just about to fry the veal steaks now. And did you just put some olive oil in there, Mum?
Olive oil and butter.
Just some olive oil and butter.
You can cook them through.
You can see there that Mum's got it on a fairly high heat.
Might have to turn it down actually. Might have to turn it down a bit. That's it.
So
cook around it on both sides and then put it in the oven while I do the sauce.
So you use those juices that are in the pan, do you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Mum's just finished frying the veal steaks, and we've just popped them into the oven just to keep them warm.
We've got half a cup of water, and then an oxo cube. Everybody knows about an oxo cube. Scramble that in. Right, if you haven't switched the oven on, so do that. Stir, and then we add the booze.
So we're going to pop some brandy in there. How much brandy does it take?
Oh, not much. One's 1 tablespoon and one's 2. 1 of brandy, 2 of Marsala. So 1 of brandy in.
1 tablespoon?
Yeah, 1 tablespoon for brandy.
Oh, that's a good measuring one.
And
I've got to watch out for this.
And
chapter 2.
To be continued.
And 2 of Marsala wine, which is very yummy.
So how many of them?
2 tablespoons.
So 1 brandy and 2 Marsala.
Right, and that's it. And just put it in a gravy boat or a jug of some description in it. It's your gravy that you pour over when it's all done.
And then just in a moment we'll just show you our final meal that we're just about to devour.
That's right.
So with our dinner tonight we're going to be enjoying a beautiful red wine, which is a Vintners Reserve Barolo, and it's made by the Barretto family. So we'll enjoy that.
As they say in Italy, tutte a tavola ad mangiare, which means come to my table and eat.